Like, the only time I felt bad by calling someone the nickname is when I went on to a field trip in school.
And what did you call them?
No, no, it scared me. You know what? I don't know if you ever did it. Did you ever do that trip in
We can swallow
secondary
cat here.
school where you go to Lake Windermere?
No.
EGL, I think it was called.
No, because I didn't go to the same school as you.
Yeah, but like a load of schools did it, is what I'm saying. Went
Was
to
it a
this
youth
area.
hostel?
No, it was just like a lake, a big lake house where kids go to do laking activities.
No, because I didn't go to a posh all boys school like you did.
I didn't go to a posh old boys school, I went to a prison old boys school.
A prison. Oh no.
But no, so like the girls' school when we went, and like a couple of them, like Burnage, wherever that is, that school was there,
Yeah.
and like a couple of others, and like basically in my school was one of a pair of twins, yeah,
Right.
and the other twin was in this other high school.
Yeah.
So when we was at this trip, obviously like whatever, like the twins met up because they both got on the trip, and one of the girls who was with that school had a nickname like what I got told about. So
Be
she
very
was on my
careful.
yeah, no, it's nothing terrible. It was mean, but it wasn't like bad.
Right.
So like in the one of the activities we had to do was like build a raft and like go about on the lake,
Yeah.
like like big blue barrels and whatnot, rope, attach it together, and then like try and go across the lake, which we did by the way. We had a pretty solid raft.
Right.
So
They're
but,
just letting you take homemade raft over a deep lake.
yeah, it was there on like speedboats in case we fell in. And we had life jackets and that.
That's still incredibly irresponsible.
Why is it? We was like 15 if we fell in. That was kind of our own fault.
You killed the bruiser. Give me up, please.
Yeah, I was down.
Yeah, no, I don't think sending teenagers on a makeshift raft over a lake is a good idea.
Right,
But
we
please
was,
continue
like,
your story.
Until the raft like stayed together, they won't put us out on the lake. And we had like life jackets
Yeah.
and shit. It was awful, but
Just continue your story. Go on.
right. So yeah, like so this girl was on my team, and like I said, like I was calling her by a name at the start, and like but she was lazy. Like I had to, like all the people, like she wasn't putting her effort in with the paddles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I shouted at her, like, start paddling, man, we're gonna lose the race.
Yeah.
And then she was like, no, you gotta do it. And,
No. Go on.
and then, so I shouted a nickname at her, and she started crying and just jumped off the raft.
She jumped into the lake.
Yeah, she didn't want to be on the boat with me anymore.
What was the nickname?
Fod.
Fod.
Fod, yeah.
Okay, for any Americans, I don't believe this is common parlance in America. Fod is shorthand for forehead, and just kind of, like, oh, he's got a big fod to say someone's got a big forehead. Did she have a big forehead?
Yeah, she had like a 6 head, mate.
Okay, but that's not a nickname. That's an insult.
Yeah,
Okay,
I was
there's a
told
difference.
that's what it was. I was told.
And she was like, "Oh, she was told. Oh, yeah, I was told it was a nickname." So she's like, "Yeah, you can call me Fod. Yeah, it's just what people call me." Slaps a big fucking forehead, pats it like the bonnet of a car. Yeah, it's just what I like to go by. Ethan, please.
Yeah, I made her cry. She jumped off the raft, and I got in trouble for it.
How have you only just told me that? I've never heard that story.
I told a lot of Lake Windermere stories.
I've never heard. I didn't even know you'd been to Lake Windermere.
Yeah, I've been there. I've been on that trip twice. I did that trip twice in high school.
Was you there the second time?
No,
just floating in the lake still.
no, she got like the like minders. It makes you sound worse, but like the people who were there to look after us,
Yeah.
like had to go like get the little jet skis out and like get her off because she wouldn't like leave because she was crying in the middle of the lake, and we was just pounding away because we still wanted to win. Right.
Was she at least wearing a life jacket?
Yeah, like I say, we had wetsuits and life jackets. It's not like she was just stranded in the middle of the lake, fucking what do you call it, like dead paddling.
Sometimes I forget how cruel you can be.
I was told it was a nickname. All right.
Right, but you are 15 years old. You are not 8. You have some kind of critical thinking skills. You
Yeah,
can
like,
look at that and go, it's not a nice thing to say.
Yeah, but I wouldn't start crying and jump off the raft into the middle of the lake.
Yeah, well, she's not you. Like,
I'm just saying.
I'm just defending myself. I'm just defending my ability. I'm just defending what I did to this girl.
It was a lapse in judgment. I agree.
Good. It's good to see you've matured as an individual.
But it was still very funny.
And that's all that matters.
We was friends again by the end of the trip.
Wasn't she in a different school? Well,
Yeah.
yeah, she went to an all boys one. Well, so you were like, see you later, Fod, and she was like, I
apologize. I was made to apologize to her.
Yeah, I was going to say, did you get told off for that? Cause
I got told. Yeah, I got like, you're not allowed on the next hike up the mountain. It's like, yo.
Did you cry?
Yeah, I was good. But then I got to stay back.
I can't go up the mountain.
Well, they couldn't like punish me because I was there for being like. He was only entered into the pool on this trip for 100% attendance.
Oh yeah, I had 100% attendance. Yeah.
So it's like they couldn't really. I mean, I was not allowed to go on the hike, but I got to stay at there and play on the zip lines. You know what I mean?
So you weren't like confined to your room.
No.
Right. Let's just guess that's VIP treatment, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. So I missed that hike up the mountain.
Yeah.
And I just stayed there, played on the zip lines.
You're like, wee! All by yourself. Must have been pretty good, actually. Didn't have to queue up and wait for anyone else.
I was way more scared of heights then.
Right.
So I didn't go on the big one because I had to climb up a massive tree.
Well, that's okay, because no one saw you embarrassing yourself on the baby ride.
Well, no, it's like still a fun ride.
Yeah, man, I know. It's okay. You didn't go on the big boy one. Nobody saw. It's fine.
Well, yeah, because I started climbing up it, and then I just clung to the tree because I didn't want to go any higher.
Didn't know you had a fear of heights. I'm learning lots of things about you today.
I mean, it's better than I was as a kid. Like,
I think having a fear of heights is natural to an extent. You don't want to fall off and die.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I didn't trust the minders.
Minders is not the right word.
I don't know what they're called.
Well, you teachers, surely.
No, we had our teachers there, but there's people who like ran the place who looked after us as well.
Like what's
chaperone, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I wonder if they remember that. Like, oh yeah, back in the day when I used to work at this place, you know, I was doing it for a summer, and there was this kid who just fucking wrecked this girl because of her forehead.
No, like I said, I made friends with her in the trip. Like, we was like, she was on the swing and I was pushing her, you know what I mean? I mean, that sounds like I'm 10 years old, but that's what we was doing.
It does sound like you're 10 years old, because that kind of insult would come from a fucking 10-year-old.
Well, it wasn't an insult, was it?
Yes! It was an insult!
I didn't mean it as an insult.
Okay, well, as long as you didn't mean it.
Like, it wasn't malicious. I won't go around going,
Listen,
fathers, and that. Like.
Listen, I didn't mean to slap you on your big, juicy forehead. I didn't mean to. I just wanted to.
Yeah, but then it was like, I was pushing her on the swing by the end of the trip. It was good shit.
What if you headbutted her? and it turned out
She
her
would
forehead was
crush
cake.
my skull.
No, man, her forehead was made of cake. And she's
Her
just
forehead
invented it.
was like she could probably beat Superman in a headbutting contest. You know what I mean?
Right.
Shit was dense.
Yeah, but you know how like on Instagram they always have that like lifelike cake kind of thing where it looks like an normal object you put into it. What if she headbutted you? No, you headbutted her and her forehead just went. But it's cake.
Then I'd probably be arrested for murder.
No, she was made of cake all along.
Because I killed a cake person. She was still walking and talking before that.
No, man, I'd partake. I'd be like, ooh.
Yeah,
what are we talking here? We're talking a Victorian sponge, yeah?
No, we're talking about Battenberg.
I knew you were going to say Battenberg. How did I know that? I don't even like Battenberg.
It is an acquired taste. I can't like do a whole thing.
Well done. It's because it's marzipan, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is like that flavour is so... I don't know how you describe the flavour of marzipan to someone who's never had it. It's weird, isn't it?
It's a very acquired taste.
It's quite bitter. It's sweet and bitter. And bitter! And yeah, it just fills me up really quickly. I can only have a little bit at a time.
Yeah.
This is made of almonds, isn't it?
Yeah, it just tastes like nuts. Sweet nuts.
I wouldn't even call it a nutty taste. Like it's
I'd call it nut. You could get a nut
bitter.
taste. I can, but my taste is fucked.
Right, one more. Thanks.
No worries.
Such a nice guy. Did it again. Brilliant.
I didn't mean to do it that time, which would.
And again. Thank you.
Did you not go on any field trips to school yourself? No?
So when I was in primary, we did youth hostels. So I went to Arnside in year 6 and Island Hall in year 5, which was this really beautiful historic building actually. Really cool. But yeah, no, I didn't go anywhere in secondary school. We went to Whitewater Valley. You've been there.
I've not got to Camelot in primary school.
Mate, it's shut down. That's I went with family. No, I thought you meant secondary. I went with family.
Saying that though, I did go in primary school. But do you know what Camelot is now?
Abandoned.
No, it's people rent it out around Halloween time to do a big Halloween theme thing. Yeah.
It was abandoned for years, and then they turned it into one of those walk-in horror experiences. Camelot, by the way, is a theme park. It was a small theme park.
It was the best theme park.
It was tiny. It was basically trying to be Alton Towers, and Alton Towers is trying to be I don't know what's the name of the one in Florida that isn't Disney World. So
Universal, was it?
Universal, yeah. Like Alton Towers is just this quite famous, popular British theme park. It's all right. And Camelot was just like a local version of that shut down.
Well, it was to do with like knights and stuff. It was like that, yeah.
Yeah, Camelot. Sorry, were you just about to say the big table instead of the round table?
No, I was talking like the Black Knight and stuff. Like they had like jousting events on, didn't they?
Yes, they did. They actually did do jousting at Camelot, which is amazing because Camelot, like jousting, that is a spectator sport I'd watch.
Yeah, 100%.
Just watching dudes getting impaled. Well, they're not getting impaled, but I don't know like how they did it from a safety perspective, but
like the jousts are breakaway though, aren't they? Like they're just meant to like obliterate themselves on impact.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. Also,
obviously, it can still be dangerous if you hit them, but if you hit the shield, they're just meant to like blow up, aren't they?
Yeah. That is a shame. I do miss Camelot. I guess it just didn't make enough money.
Didn't watch that, or unless the people just sold it and whoever the boy just thought, "Fuck this."
No, I mean there was a point where
there was
stopped going to Camelot.
think I went to Camelot like 3 times over the school period when I was there. Like the
I
last
went a
time we
few
went,
times.
not a lot of people was there. But it was good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. No, I think I went a few times, but I don't think I went with school. I think it was definitely with family. There's a few places like around. Do you remember Wacky Warehouse?
I never went to like anywhere else.
Ah, that's a shame. And Wacky Warehouse was basically Chuck E. Cheese, but in England. Like even I know Chuck E. Cheese like had mascots. Wacky Warehouse was exactly the same mascots. It was all right. Then there was Fun Bay 1. Do you remember Fun Bay 1?
Nope.
Really?
No, I never heard of it.
It had a different name at one point. You might know it by that, but I can't remember. That was basically like an indoor ball pool, like indoor center with all the, like slides and rope climbing and all that. Like
Yeah.
like a big complex that you just run into and just run around and running up stuff.
Yeah.
Which I really like. I would love to do that as an adult. I know that makes me sound like an infant, but I don't care.
No, isn't that like that parkour world you can do where everything's like soft and you just run up shit?
Palmcore.
Parkour.
Right. No, it's not parkour. It's like
No,
an
but it's
indoor-
not what you. No, it's what you get. What I'm saying, where it's just a big area where you just run up shit and that.
But yeah, like you run in stuff and it's got tunnels you crawl through and like slides into ball pits. Like Chuck E. Cheese does. Badass Raider. I got a Badass Raider, I got a Badass Psycho. Ah!
I can't see where the next ones are.
On me.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay. That's that one.
Things as well. Like I begged my mum in high school. Like our school, like when you hit year 10, you was offered to go Italy to ski.
Yeah, we had that. It was Vermont actually, but I didn't go because I'm scared of planes.
But yeah, so I begged my mum to go, but she couldn't afford it at the time. I was like, yeah, I mean, I was good that I didn't get to go because everyone who went had full time and that skiing.
Mhm.
But I don't know, like obviously, I don't know if it was the same for you, but the teachers who went on that were the PE teachers.
No idea.
Well, yeah, it was my PE teacher, and they went every year. Like, they got like a free trip to.
That must have been so annoying to the other staff.
Yeah, they got like a free trip to. But it turns out he went for other reasons.
And what reasons were those? What horrifying story are you telling me now?
Right, so I'm not going to say his name, obviously, but the PE teacher, he was quite old. I'd say early 60s when I left.
Yeah, teaching physical education.
Yeah, to boys. So,
Yeah. What did you mean by that?
so and then
boys.
so yeah, I'm talking 4 years ago, maybe a bit longer than that. I came across him in the MEN newspaper.
Manchester Evening News, by the way.
Yeah.
The MEN.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he was found to diddle young boys, which made sense.
I mean, a PE teacher being a predator. Oh, predator.
Yeah. But what you do, like, because I remember it vividly. Like when they came back, I wasn't friends with most of the people who went, but I could talk to these people, these kids. Yeah, so he was like, oh, this teacher, like, when he was over there, he was like buying us beers and that. And these are like, we're 15 years old.
Yeah.
So, like, you shouldn't be doing that anyway. But, like, if he wasn't a diddler, he'd be a cool teacher, you know what I mean? Like a cheeky beer and that.
Yeah.
But no, like, he would buy, I'm not saying, like, see if he was even, like, a singular beer. Like, he'd buy them beers until they, started to get pissed. That's what they was telling me. I don't know, like, if they got diddled. Hopefully not.
You are
Well,
pushing Twitch's community guidelines to the limit today. Jesus Christ.
It's just information.
It's just information on an incredibly controversial topic. Go on.
Well, it's factual, like he was.
Okay. Go on.
So, I didn't want to be in the job. I found him in a newspaper that he was diddling kids maybe about 4 or 5 years ago. And like I say, it just made sense from what the kids told me. Like, I don't know if they got diddled by him, but yeah, he's buying kids' beers.
Yep. So what most people don't know is that that Ethan and I are from a town. We won't say which town. You know, the one we were born in. But it is one of the worst towns in the UK. Has frequently topped the like the charts for like deprivation, standard of living, poverty levels. We are from there, proudly from this town. So this kind of stuff happening really just isn't news.
I mean, that's why we talk about it so
surprising.
nonchalantly. You know what I mean?
I think to someone who is from who's had like a decent economic background, not to say that either of us grew up very poor, but for someone who's not grown up in that kind of environment, this might sound really shocking. Trust me, it's not.
Turn to the revolver one before we move, because it's right here.
This is standard. I had a pedo at school. I don't have the revolver one. Oh wait, yeah.
Yeah, alright, ready, don't you?
Yeah, my school, before I actually joined, when my brother was at school, there was a guy who was sacked because he was found out and he was dropping pencils so he could look up girls' skirts. And every school in the town, the borough from where we're from, pretty much that will have happened, won't it?
Oh yeah, but I went to an all boys school, so we did that to the teachers.
Okay. Well, that's all right then.
Well, it's not,
what comes around goes around, I guess.
I mean, we did it to the male teachers. But
okay, yeah, no, that's perfectly fine still.
I'm not
well, at least it wasn't their blocks.
I'm not saying it was fine, but it's an all boys school, testosterone flowing, and we had females in the room. We dropped pencils. They shouldn't wear tiny skirts in a boys' school.
Oh my god, please stop.
You shouldn't.
It's not my fault, it's what she was wearing. This is second fucking stream and we're gonna get banned.
Listen.
Right, you got one chance to save yourself here.
Listen,
one chance.
We had a science teacher, yeah, female.
Okay.
But like, she knew what she was doing with what she was wearing. She knew what she was doing. It was unreal.
Yeah.
No, literally, no. I'm talking about when you see a film where it's like, oh, it's a sexy teacher, blah, 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 they wear low cut tops, like cleavage on, so proper tight shirts, really low.
Yeah. Well, those are films. Bear that in mind.
Yeah. Well, that's what she did. That was her. She knew what she was doing. She wanted the attention.
Oh, you don't know that, but okay.
I know that for a fact.
Right. Moving on. What else? That was it. There was no point to that.
No,
just I used to perv on my teachers.
No, everyone in the school did.
Okay, well that's fine.
Well, it's not. I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm just saying she knew what she was doing. She wanted that.
Listen, I'm not saying I agree with it. I just looked under the skirt sometimes.
No, you never saw anything, but she like bend over in front of you, like when
right.
Just
dig in, oh mate. Just keep going.
I know. If you went to my school, you'd understand.
You'd understand. You'd join in if you went to my school. Listen, I'm gonna save you. Yeah, look, everyone gets hot for teachers sometimes. They're a fake teacher in school. You steal glances, okay, it's fine. I understand what you're saying, but you just do a really poor job of framing what you mean, man. You make it sound so
But
much
no,
worse.
but she definitely liked the attention she got.
Right, you don't know.
Your feet out of the
Right,
dust.
but okay.
She liked it, especially from the older boys.
That is, well, it is true that there are female teachers
I
who
don't,
have
I don't know if she
done.
did it. There was rumors, but like it's just boys' rumors. I smashed it, you know what I mean? I smashed it. What? No, there's rumors, but
Yeah. Okay.